No, give me a count. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen of Jaguar Nation, my name is Cameron Caldwell. I'm joined today with, and this is Jaguar Sports Network live from the Jaguar Den at the beautiful home campus of Texas A&M University, San Antonio. We have a very exciting basketball matchup between your Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars and the Texas A&M Texarkana Eagles as number 30, Durante Tucker gets that first bucket to go, that three. These teams have a bit of history here. The Texas A&M University Jaguars are 1-2 overall in conference, 1-4 overall. Antoine Gonzalez led the Jags in their 72-59 loss against Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs with 16 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. The TAMU Texarkana Eagles have the same conference record, 1-2 in conference, 2-3 overall. In their most recent game against the undefeated Our Lady of the Lake Saints, Devontae Williams led the Eagles with 19 points, 6 boards, and 3 assists as we have a foul called on number 1, Devontae Williams. It'll be inbounded by Julian Barron, number 24. Very high intensity coming from the bench already, the Eagles bench, very loud. Graduate student Journey Phillips pulling up just off the mark on that three. Journey Phillips, a San Antonio native, returning back to San Antonio to get this program started under head coach, Coach Dial, as number 1, Devontae Williams. Felix Grief coming down with that board, and he'll give it to Desmond Dudley.
Introduce him.
And joining me now real quick is Benjamin Mendoza, our executive producer, hopping on the commentary table.
Well, thank everybody for being here. That is right. I'm excited. There's a 3-ball right there from A&M San Antonio. I'm excited to be bringing these production values to you folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for the support. Cameron, it's been an absolute pleasure to be doing this. We got everything rolling. As a reminder, if you can't hear us, if you're listening to us, we're going to be submitting that link here in a little bit so that you guys can actually hear it on radio and lots of
the Jaguar College Radio.
There you go, the Jaguar College Radio. We have an exciting one. TAMUT versus A&M San Antonio. Apparently right now, it's going to be a 3-point game of TAMUT. A&M San Antonio desperately seeking that first conference win. And a little bit of a shaky start for A&M San Antonio.
Our TAMU men are actually 1-2 right now in the conference. 1-2 in conference, 1-4 overall. But absolutely, Benji, they're looking to get their first win at home, opening up the conference play. They dropped short of the Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs, as we said, falling short 72-59 as number 1, Devontae Williams, is at the line.
It's going to be interesting how head coach is going to be trying to format this new system as it's going. They've been struggling as of late, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for, again, just joining us into this one. It's a brand new era here at A&M San Antonio on the south side of your community. Eagles looking to extend that lead into 4. Skipping out to the other side. Up to the top of key. One more time into the drive, trying to find that open lane. Once again, out to the outside, moving in right in there. It's a good 2 points. 2 points for A&M San Antonio. Folks, thank you for joining us. I'm going to pass it right back to our commentators. Thank you, and we appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us.
Mics are hot. Our mic's hot. Sound is good. Sound is good. Let me know if sound is good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for that. We had a little bit of technical difficulty here. Our mics are back on. I'm not sure how much of commentary you heard. We were talking a little bit, but we were just made aware of some technical issues we're having here. And if you missed it though, my name is Cameron Caldwell, bringing you live commentary from the Jaguar Den at the beautiful campus of Texas A&M University, San Antonio. This is your Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars taking on the sister school, Texas A&M University Texarkana Eagles, as our Eagles have a 5-point lead. Senior Journey Phillips trying to get something going here. Turning it over to 33, Peyton Chisholm. Chisholm finding number 1, Devontae Williams. If I could get somebody in chat, let me know if everything is sounding good. I'd really appreciate that as Journey Phillips gets that 3 to go. Cutting the lead down to 2.
Test.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are all good on the sound side. As you may not have heard, we have a new commentator joining us today on the table. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? I'm Darius Cuellar. Pleasure to be here.
Darius will be joining me on the table, calling this game. Thank you, Mr. Arthur Olage, letting me know we sound good. Got these audio issues fixed up as Desmond Dudley finds Journey Phillips back down low again. Journey Phillips, foul before the shot. It won't go to the line. It'll be a baseline inbound. 2-point game here. Foul on number 24, I believe it was. 24, Johnny Melvin. Thank you so much to everybody chatting away, letting me know we sound good. Got those audio issues fixed. As we said, this is the Jaguars Sports Network in collaboration with Jaguar College Radio, bringing you live commentary, live broadcast footage. As a 3 by number 4, Antoine Gonzalez gets that 3 to go.
All right, Cam.
Little lead change here, Darius.
Yep, it's a close game, definitely. Both teams have similar records coming into this game, so it's going to be a tough matchup for both teams. A&M San Antonio looking to get their first win at home for the season.
As that corner 3 by number 30, Durante Tucker gets that one to go. As you were saying, Darius, absolutely correct. Both teams are 1-2 overall in the conference. They're going to want to improve that record to even. Dropping to 1-3 would make for a detrimental, as number 4, Antoine Gonzalez, just off the mark for that 3. And number 30.
I think the main problem for A&M San Antonio right now is capitalizing on those fast break points. Texarkana is just coming down the court real fast, and they're just capitalizing on those. We need to get our defense in the back court a little bit sooner so we can get ready for when they come back on offense.
Absolutely, Darius has that jumper by number 4. Antoine Gonzalez won't go. Up and under!
And with the jelly.
Go ahead and call a travel. Great call by the referee. That was number 22, Raymond Moore, the junior on the Eagles side. Thank you all so much for chatting. Mr. Jeremy Sowell, Arthur Olage, Ms. Sharon Caldwell, and CNT Show. Thank you all so much for joining us in this stream. If you are watching, do not be afraid to let us know who you're rooting for. We are streaming for both sides. Although this is the Jaguar Sports Network, this is streamed for the Eagles and Jaguars alike.
Desmond Dudley looked a little frustrated looking for the screen up top, and he finds him in the paint.
Down low, Fotis
for the
Jaguars.
The Eagles bring it in. Number 22 for the Eagles at the top of the key, and then we just got a turnover by the Jaguars. Ooh, and just barely missed that dunk.
The hard foul. Number 22 Raymond Moore fouling Antoine Gonzalez as Darius had a hard foul going down. That foul will send Antoine Gonzalez to the line with an opportunity to tie up the ball game. Your Jaguars 10, Texas A&M Texarkana 12. Can't get the first one to drop. Darius, maybe you can speak a little bit on how important free throws are, whether it's early or late in the game.
They're very important, Cam. We got to capitalize on every free point that you can get. If you don't make these free throws, you're basically giving away points that you could have for your team.
Absolutely, as we saw last game, as Antoine Gonzalez gets that one to drop. As we saw last game, the Lady Eagles were unable to capitalize on their free throws, as well as turning the ball over led to a lot of free points for our Lady Jags. A great spin move. Number 21 finding number 22, Raymond Moore down low. That one won't go, though.
All right, and the Jaguars bring it back up with Desmond Dudley as the point guard right now. Oh, and they set up a nice little trap trying to get the rebound. And can he finish? He finishes.
Going around the defender, having no problem. Thank you all so much for chatting away. Cherry, hello, hello. Ms. Sharon Caldwell, thank you so much for letting us know about that audio as number 33 for the Eagles. Peyton Chisholm tries to get something going. 3 ball. That one won't go. Off the mark. Justin Davis.
Good rebound by the Jags.
As we broadcast this match, if you are new to the Jaguar Sports Network, please be sure to drop a subscription as Alex Noyley almost pulls up on the 3. That one will be Desmond Dudley off the mark. Rebound by Fotis. He'll get a foul. As I was saying, though, thank you all so much for tuning in. And if you are new to the broadcast, new to the channel, new to Jaguar Sports Network, please be sure to drop us a subscription. We are nearing 500 subscribers in just 3 months of existence as a student-ran organization. Huge shout out to our technical staff making all things happen. Our executive producer, Benji Mendoza, our technical producer, Anthony Talamontes, and Brian Lopez on the camera for the Jaguar Sports Network, getting the clear feed as Fotis gets that first one to drop. Journey Soul, thank you so much for chatting. Just left of 12 minutes left to go in this first half. Not a very high scoring one so far, Darius.
Yes. But it's also a very close game, like I mentioned earlier, with the similar records in both teams. So this is also a very crucial win for both teams. So both teams are going to be looking to play hard defense and try to score the whole time. Open 3 by number 3.
Number 3, Justin Davis can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound, foul on number 2, Xavier Brown, sending number 3, Justin Davis to the line. Number 13, Rodney Mason II to the line for 2 free throws. Another possible lead change here. Your Jaguars leading 15-14. Scratch that, tie ball game. Mr. Journey Soul, thank you so much for chatting away, supporting the Eagles side. Thank you so much for tuning in. As we said, this is a friendly broadcast all the way around. Journey Phillips now, the graduate student, captain of the basketball team, seeing what he sees. To number 10, Ajan, picked by Fotis. The great corner 3, Alex, bang!
Corner, another lead change in this game. It's 18-16, Jaguars game right now.
A lot of momentum here in this Jaguar den, Darius. The attendance, we just got our official attendance numbers. We are a little over 500 packing the Jaguar den, as well as over 40 people watching our broadcast live as number 13 for the Eagles powers through. Number 13, Rodney Mason, the second. Phillips trying to find
tries
something.
to find something. Corner three. Will it let?
Why not? Corner three by Ajan Hasundada.
That's the second or third corner three that the Jaguars have hit this game. I know last game the Jaguars were shooting a bunch of threes, but they just weren't falling for them. What do you think about that, Cam?
These three-pointers might be the difference maker in this game, Darius, as we've seen it's put them up 3 points right now and staying that lead as we have just north of 10 left to play.
It's going to be the Eagles' ball as they inbound it after the Jaguars just played some hard defense to try to get the turnover, but they were unsuccessful.
Let's go, number 23, says Cherry. I believe that'd be on the Eagles side. Number 23 being Jaron Soule. Jaron Soule now. Shot clock at 1. I believe a foul was called, Darius. We'll wait on official word here.
Yes, sir. It's going to be 2 points for the Eagles to shoot right now.
I believe a foul was called on number 2, Xavier Brown. Excuse me, Journey Phillips picked up that foul, sending number 23, Jaron Soule, to the line. He gets that first one to go, making it a 2-point game. We are halfway through this first half of this Red River Athletic Conference play. Your Jaguars leading by 1 point now as Soule gets 2 to drop. Ajan bringing the ball up the court for the Jags, finding Xavier Brown. Xavier Brown to Phillips. Phillips pulling up. Can't get that one to go. Great work there by Xavier Brown. Looks like it'll bounce off an Eagles player. Jaguar ball. Once again, we have a packed house here in the Jaguar Den. A little over 500 people in attendance. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this broadcast. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and let us know how we're doing in chat. Let us know who you're supporting and where you're watching from. We'll be sure to give you a shout out. And Alex pulls up for 3. That one's off as well. And a rebound.
Good rebound by the Jaguars.
Fotis driving. Looking for a behind-the-back pass. Couldn't get that one to go.
They got to capitalize on this fast break and stop the fast break. But the Eagles were able to score off the fast break points.
Looks like Coach Dial's making some tactical changes soon as Phillips with the ball, finding Alex Nunnally. Phillips, pull up, 3. Why not? Ernie Phillips now, 2 for 3 on 3-pointers.
Looks like the Jaguars are playing close defense all the way from the full court press. Number 10, Ajan, looks to play real close. Journey Phillips playing close defense on the Eagles. They set a screen. He drives, number 30 just barely missed it, rolls off the rim, and they're gonna put it back up. Number 24 for the Eagles puts it in.
Tie ball game just north of 8 minutes left to go. Phillips looking, surveying, finds Xavier Brown. They want to swing that ball. It's a big theme of this Jaguars as Fotis gets it down low, the big man.
He backs him down, passes it out.
3 ball. That one can't fall. 24-24. Both teams 1 and 2 in conference play. They're gonna want to level out their record here, getting a win as Alex is on that. And a hard drive. will amount to a Jaguars foul, sending, I would like to say, that foul was on Fotis Histropoulos, number 33 for the Jags, and I'm not sure who got fouled and who's going to the line. I believe it's number 33, Jaron Soule, and it is. Has the opportunity here to put the Eagles up 2 as Felix Grief, Filip Radulovic, and Desmond Dudley are by the check-in table, waiting to go in as they do, taking out Fotis, Alex, and Ajan. Tactical subs here made by Coach Dial of the men's team in this inaugural season, making history as Jaron Soule gets that one to fall.
Ooh, pass intercepted by the Eagles. Number 33 Eagles brings it up the court.
That right there, Darius, might be a reason we don't see those full court passes like that.
They're very tricky when you're throwing full court passes like that. It's easy to miss a defender when you're doing things like that, especially when you're rushing the passes.
Absolutely, as Journey Phillips pull up again. That one's good. Got a hot hand tonight.
We have a tie game again.
Journey Phillips has 9 points from threes just in this first half. And a great crossover there. Another great crossover by number 30, Durante Tucker on Journey Phillips. Driving, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. Great effort there by Durante Tucker for the Eagles. Baseline inbound play. Just south of 6:45 left to go in this first half as ball's inbounded to number 21, Daryl Houston. Now with 33, Peyton Chisholm. Chisholm driving, blocked. Blocked by number 3, Desmond Dudley.
I noticed that the Eagles offense love to set a lot of screens. They're setting screens just to get the point guard to be able to drive in.
Absolutely, trying to get that pick and roll running.
Definitely, and it seems like it's working. They're stopping the TAMUSA defense from getting in, but they just got to capitalize on those points and finish strong.
Very well said, as number 2, Xavier Brown, checks out, as Cherry let him know in the chat. He said, make 2 work on defense, Jaron.
Looks like number 8, Joshua Larry's going to check in for Texas A&M San Antonio.
As well as number 11, Jeff Normant, the second. Not quite sure who he's checking in for, but he'll be checking in for the Eagles. It's been quite the fast-paced game, Darius, as a cross-court pass gets thrown in. Another one, ball is whipping around these Jaguars as Desmond Dudley says to calm down. Felix Grief down low, the international, and he'll be called for a shot clock violation. Eagles ball. Darius, how important is it to limit those easy turnovers like that, those shot clock violations?
I mean, it's crucial, Cam. You gotta remember to look at the clock. You can't just expect that you're gonna have all day to shoot. And I'm pretty sure they run drills at practice to practice that in the crunch time moments. But it's just, you got to remember to look at the shot clock, because that's an easy giveaway to the other team.
Absolutely, that Texarkana Eagles defense definitely playing a good role in that, causing that turnover by Felix Grief. As number 1, Devonta Williams.
Good save by number 13 on
Three
Mason
ball.
in the second.
Good by Justin Davis. Timeout. Coach Dial and the Jaguars. That'll be a 20-second timeout. That 3 ball putting the Texarkana Eagles up 3, Darius. Have to imagine the Jaguars going to want to limit those 3 balls, as they're not afraid to take those shots.
They're really not. Last game, they weren't afraid either, even though they weren't falling. But, shoot or shoot, Cam.
Absolutely, and Cherry chatting away in our chat. We appreciate that. We appreciate everybody chatting away. Cherry, go ahead and let us know where you're watching from. We appreciate everybody. We have 52 viewers in our live stream right now. If you are just joining us, this is Cameron Caldwell and Darius C. on the call for Jaguar Sports Network and the Jaguar College Radio, both entirely student-ran organizations. And once again, I'd like to shout out our technical staff, Benjamin Mendoza, our executive producer, Tony Talamontes, the technical producer as well, and Brian Lopez manning the camera for us, getting that smooth footage you guys are seeing right now. Darius Cuellar's first time on a call for any game.
Yep.
At that matter, Darius. It's
good to be here, Cam.
Absolutely. It's my honor to have you here as the Jags moving down the court with no problem. Philippe finding himself in a bit of a pickle there and a swarm of Eagles jerseys as number 5, pull up. Philippe!
Good!
That one's good. Nothing but net. Cherry's watching from home, supporting her brother. Love to see it, supporting her brother. Sorry about that. Delaney Harris supporting the Eagles. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Jeremy Soule, thank you so much for tuning in from Louisiana. As an up and under is no good, I believe there was a block by Desmond Dudley right there. Corner 3. That one's good by number 11, Joseph Taylor. Or excuse me, number 11, Jeff Norman on the Eagles.
Good rebound by number 21 on the Jaguars. It was going to be a foul called.
Thank you so much to everybody chatting. Journey Soule, Miss Sharon Caldwell, Delaney Harris, Cherry. Thank you all, whether it's Jaguars or Eagles. We are happy that you are here no matter what. If you are new to the Jaguar Sports Network, do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button, press that notification bell as Felix Grief is at the line. Can't get that one to fall. As Jaron Soule checks out, putting in some work for the Eagles. Had an amazing first half so far. See if Felix Grief can drop the second one, and he does, making it a 2-point game.
The Jags start with the full court press, number 8. Number 3 for the Eagles. Justin Davis brings it up, and they stand at half court, dribbling it out.
Joshua Larry on him like a
screen.
glove.
The Eagles set the screen. They try to get off the screen, but they couldn't. Drives, number 11.
And they'll call a travel on, I believe it was 13, number 13, Rodney Mason the second. It's called on that travel, be inbounded here by Antoine Gonzalez. A lot of off-the-ball contact there by number 11 and 3 getting into it. Love to see that. Love the intensity of the game. Desmond Dudley bringing the ball up for the Jags. Trying to make something happen. To switch this lead around again. Corner 3. Can't go. Rebound, Felix Grief. He gets fouled. He'll be sent to the line. Number 22, Raymond Moore on the Eagles side. Mr. Antavian Collum. As much as we'd love to do that, I think that's a little bit outside of our pay grade, as they say. But I'm sure maybe he can hear you yelling from your house. But thank you for chatting. Thank you for being here, supporting your Eagles and your brother as Felix Grief gets that free throw to go. 1-point game, just south of 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. It's been quite the back and forth game, Darius.
It's been a shootout for sure.
Felix Grief can't get that one to go. Still a 1-point game. I notice our Jags are in the bonus. Maybe Darius, you could speak on that. The bonus, yes. Any contact, any foul, they will be heading to the line. That's what that means, the bonus, if you are unaware. Darius has some technical issues, fixing his mic real quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, we just got to be careful on the fouls. Got to watch the fouls. We can't give up free points because, they're going straight to the line. The Eagles look, it's a close game. You can't have that happen. It's only 1 point. Free throws make all the difference in situations like these, Cam.
Especially players like Devontae Williams, the senior guard from Memphis, Tennessee. at the line for two. First one's good, extending the lead to 2 points. Just over 3 minutes left to play, as we said. And Tavion Collum, thank you so much for chatting once again. I'd love to say that, but I don't want to lose my job or anything, so. That one will go as well. Devontae Williams getting both of those free throws to sink.
With the amount of threes that they've been shooting today, you know, this three-point lead isn't anything too big, but also at the same time, it's been a close game, so it's an iffy situation for both teams. Jaguars, they've been shooting pretty decent from three this whole time, but so have the Eagles, so it's just who wants it more and who's going to fight for the win at the end of the day.
Absolutely, as Felix Grief gets fouled. Was fouled by number 30, Durante Tucker, sending Felix Grief to the line for two. Couldn't get the basket to drop. 3-point game, just above 3 minutes left to play. I appreciate everybody being so active and chatting away in our chat, giving us a like. Be sure to hit that subscribe bell as Felix Grief can't get that one to fall. As we said, we have a packed house here, just over 500 live in attendance at the Jaguar Den here at the beautiful campus of A&M San Antonio. And Felix Grief couldn't get either of those free throws to fall. That's 3 points, Darius.
You hate to see it, Cal. It's like giving away points straight to the other team.
Absolutely, leaving those free points on the board. I know once we get our halftime stats, we'll be able to give exact numbers on that. As number 4, Antoine Gonzalez, get some contact there on number 30, Durante Tucker. Antoine Gonzalez is going to go ahead and check out, and he'll be replaced by number 5, Filip Radulovic, and checking in as well, number 24, Julian Barron.
Free throws have really been the difference maker these last few plays on the court. I know the last 3 or 4 points for the Eagles have came from free throws.
Absolutely is. Can't get that one to go. Graduate student Journey Phillips gets that board. Both teams are in the bonus now, so any foul will take them to the line as Phillips powering through. Finding Barron down low. Excuse me.
Backs him up. Will it land? Nope.
Rebounded by number 23, Jaron Sowell. The true freshman out of Louisiana. Quite impressive to have a true freshman on the court here. Not quite something you see at this level of play. Coach obviously liking something that he sees, and rightfully so. Jaron Sowell's been a little bit of a difference maker here. As 5 seconds are on the shot clock. 3 ball, put up, not good.
Short.
Rebound by Julian Barron.
Desmond Dudley brings it up.
Phillips driving, gets it to go with the contact at the rim, wanted a foul, wouldn't get the whistle though.
And we have a 1-point game again, Cameron.
Absolutely, it's back and forth, Darius, with just north of a minute and a half. No, absolutely, Cherry. In no way was I questioning his talent in any sort of way. He, quite the talented player, showing why he deserves to be on the court as the Eagles call a timeout. Rodney Mason, thank you so much for tuning in and saying hello, as we have just south of a minute and a half. True freshman Jaron Sowell on the court, coming out of Louisiana. It's been quite the exciting matchup so far, Darius. What might be some of the difference makers going into the second half?
You know, there's little things that add up a lot in these games, especially this game, like fouls. That's the main thing I want to say for the Jaguars and for the Eagles as well, because Jaguars just haven't been able to capitalize at the free throw line, but on the other hand, the Eagles have been. Jaguars need to work on not giving up so many fouls and sending them to the line to give away free points, and also making their free throws at the same time.
Absolutely, Darius. Getting to the line is only half the equation. You got to make those shots once you're up there. And hello, Miss Delaney Harris chatting away, saying hello to someone. As we said, both teams are in the bonus. 1 point game. 1.5 minutes left to play in this first half of your matchup between these two very talented teams, the Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars and the Texas A&M University Texarkana Eagles, sister schools in the A&M system. Texarkana has been established for a little bit now as our basketball program. We are in our inaugural season as Dante Williams driving to the court, drawing the foul. The senior out of Memphis, Tennessee. Dante Williams at the line here. Just over 60 people watching. If you are new to the Jaguar Sports Network, as that free throw bounces out. If you are new to the Jaguar Sports Network, go ahead and drop us a subscription. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date for all things Jaguar sports. We are the central hub for all things Jaguar athletics as Devontae Williams tries to get that second free throw to fall. Rodney Mason showing love, representing Memphis, Tennessee. We love everybody out of state, love everybody in state, no matter where you're watching from. We're all family here today. As ball's moving around with the Jaguars. Corner three, Phillip off the mark. Over the back foul on Julian Barron. He fouled number 24, Johnny Melvin for the Jags, just south of 1 minute left to play. 58.3 exactly. As we were saying, both teams are in the bonus, so we're going to head to the line. Johnny Melvin would shoot some free throws as number 12 for the Jaguars checks in. Gabriel Till, the 6'9" junior. That free throw is good by number 24, Johnny Melvin. It'll be a 1-for-1. Now let's shoot another one. Jimmy P., thank you so much for supporting your Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguar, supporting Desmond Dudley on the court, as that second free throw will go as well, extending the lead to 3 points with 56 left to play.
And right now, the Eagles are shooting 73% from the free throw, 11 of 15. So, like I said earlier, it's 3 points. 11 of those points went straight to the Eagles. It would not be as close of a game if they were able to capitalize on the free throws.
Absolutely, Darius. And compared to the Jaguars, 5 of 10, only shooting 50% from the free throw. It's obviously a difference maker here with just 24.8 seconds left to play. I'd like to thank everybody tuning in, whether you're on the JSN side or on the Jaguar College Radio side. The energy in this stadium has been electric so far for the women's and now the men's, as we are about to head into the second half of play. Ending this first half, the ball being inbounded by number 5, Philip Rudelovich for the Jags. Three, just off the mark.
adapter for a USB-C. I do. I'm using it on that box. That's the one I'm using. What happened?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, turns out
Let me see. Give me a
we
second.
are not going to be able to grab Coach Dial for a quick halftime conference. We're going to go ahead and send it into a break as we have some halftime entertainment brought to you live from the Jaguar Den. Thank you, and stay with us.
Moreover, she is the regional vice president of Texas Realtors, a board member for the National Association of Realtors. She is also the 2024 chairman board for the South Texas Business Partnerships. She says here, I am a proud Southsider, which is finally getting the recognition that she deserves. Everybody
got 50 seconds. I forgot. I didn't see the clock.
Yeah. Is audio hot? Audio is hot.
Mic test, mic test.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this action-packed second half we have in store. If you're just joining us, this is Cameron C. and Darius C. on the call for the Jaguar Sports Network as well as Jaguar College Radio. You're coming into the second half. Your Jaguars trail by 1, 36-37 against the Texas A&M University Texarkana Eagles. Thank you all so much for letting us know that everything is sounding good as a turnover by Julian Barron. And a pass inside by Devontae Williams. Desmond Dudley on the ball now. Back to Phillips. Your leading scorers for the Jaguars in this first half of play were Journey Phillips with 10 points, and next to him closest was Fotis with 4. And Felix Grief as well with 5 points, excuse me. As number 24, Johnny Melvin on the ball now. Devontae Williams pulling up. Can't get it to go off the rim. Hard contact.
Good rebound by the Jag. Oh.
Hard contact there. Looks like a foul is going to be called on number 3, Desmond Dudley. Good to hear. Good to know the sound is good. Thank you all so much for letting us know. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Much obliged to all of you. If you are just joining us, please do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for all things Jaguar Sports. As Johnny Melvin looking for an option. He's going to find number 22, Raymond Moore. Raymond Moore working now. Corner. Pulls up. 30. Bang! Number 30, Durante Tucker. It looks like Coach Dial is going to call an early timeout in this second half. The Eagles bench is loving that one.
I think this is tied for the biggest lead that we've had this whole game, Cameron.
Absolutely. We've had 8 lead changes this entire game. And the Texas A&M University Jaguars bench putting in some work, having 18 points off the bench compared to the Eagles 15 off the bench. The Jaguars need to lock it in a little bit on the free throws, shooting 5 for 10 so far compared to the Eagles 11 for 15, making a pretty big difference here, getting those free baskets as we had talked about in the first half of our play. Those free points at the line are going to make all the difference and be the difference maker in close games like this. It's a 5-point game. Your Eagles leading our Jaguars here at the Jaguar Den live from the A&M University San Antonio campus. This inaugural season has been quite the record-setting one. Journey Phillips, the first signee, the hometown hero, if you will, San Antonio native, returning back under Coach Dial to start the program. our attendance today at the Jaguar Den. A little over 500 people in attendance as we are honoring our alumni as well, as you saw during our halftime show, our esteemed alumni.
And it looked like at the halftime that the Eagles had a chance to get it together and, you know, sort of find their groove. It looked like they're well connected in this second half. But for the Jaguars, not so much. It still looks like they're trying to find their groove in this game and in this half. And we'll see if they do.
Absolutely. Have to assume Coach Dial had a few words with his players at halftime, as Phillips is on the ball now, leading scorer for the Jags. Phillips driving. Finding Joshua Larry for three. That one's good. Nothing but net. Joshua Larry. 2-point game.
The Jaguars are now 8 of 21 from the three-point line.
Number 24.
Shooting 38.1% from the field.
Felix Grief coming down with that rebound after facing some contact. Number 3, Desmond Dudley going up. Journey Phillips in the corner. Getting caught down low. It'll be a jump ball. And that'll go to the Eagles. Delaney Harris chatting away. Jeremy Sewell chatting away. Cherry chatting away. Thank you all once again tuning in, supporting your Eagles, supporting your Jaguars alike. It's been quite the exciting game, as we've said. It's going to be inbounded here by Devontae Williams. Full court.
And it looks like the Jaguars are playing real close defense with the full court press.
Almost amounted to a steal here. Some trouble for number 30, Durante Tucker. Ball moving around effortlessly.
And it looks like the Eagles have to slow it down a bit after bringing the ball in.
A hard collision there between Journey Phillips and number 1, Devontae Williams. I think both players are okay. Very hard collision. Looks like Devontae Williams will be called for the foul. I hope Journey Phillips is okay there. Both players, excuse me. Both players okay, because looks like both players went down real hard. Devontae Williams and Journey Phillips.
Looks like Journey Phillips and the coach for the Eagles are exchanging a few words over that foul.
Absolutely not. Quite honest, not quite sure how a collision equates a foul, but that's all right. As Felix Grief now powering in the paint.
He drives it in, and it's good for the Jaguars.
Felix Grief, the international student. Tavian Column, Jeremy Sewell having some words for that call. That was a bit of a questionable one. I can admit it myself. Not quite sure how that contact led to that. A great pass down low, and a bucket and one. Number 24.
Looks like the Eagles are about to make a change in the lineup with number 13.
The assist by number 4.
Number 3 comes in the game for the Eagles. Justin Davis.
Number 1, Devontae Williams on that assist.
And it looks like that's the only change in the court right now for the Eagles is bringing in Davis. Let's see if they can make these 2 free throws.
1 for the 3-point play.
Oh, my bad, Cal. Let's see if they can capitalize on making all 3 of these free throws. It'll give them a good little cushion to, you know, slow it down a bit, take the game at their own pace.
Absolutely can't get that 3-point play to complete, but was quite the impressive one. The pass by number 1, Devontae Williams, down low to Johnny Meldon.
And you gotta love the ball movement from the Jaguars right now. They're moving it, he shoots it, and it just doesn't fall.
Absolutely having a little bit of trouble beyond the arc. The Jags shooting just 7 for 20 from the 3-point line in the first half. Not exactly what you want, but Journey Phillips putting the pressure on.
Great defense.
Almost getting a steal, and unfortunately the momentum carried him over the back of number 3, Justin Davis. Journey Phillips will be called for a foul.
And number 4, Antoine Gonzalez comes in for the Jaguars. Number 13, Rodney Mason II comes in for the. It looks like he's inbounding the ball for the Eagles right now. the Jaguars playing that tight defense just to make sure they could barely inbound the ball right now. Let's see if they could find someone to pass it into. But
looks like referees trying to sort out the shot clock and game clock right now. Peyton Chisholm, finding number 3 down low, hard bucket. Number 3, Justin Davis, getting that one to fall between 2 Jaguar defenders.
We have a 4-point game. It doesn't look like it's been as close as it was the first half. So the second half, this Eagles team really came out and really wanted to set that difference and set that tone to get the win.
Absolutely, Darius, as some updated stats have just come our way. The Jags shooting only 8 for 22 beyond the arc, compared to the Eagles shooting 4 for 10. Higher percentage off of lower shots. Full court press still going on. Journey Phillips putting on the pressure. Brought up on number 3, Justin Davis. On number 22, Raymond Moore. Raymond Moore, pump fake. Journey Phillips, steal
by Phillips.
And he'll draw a foul as well.
Phillips really got in there and said, give me that ball.
Absolutely. Defensive presence, Journey Phillips averages 1 to 2 steals per game. The graduate student who leads this team, the San Antonio native, coming out of Wagner, winning a state championship over there. Starting this inaugural program, he is a graduate student. As Desmond Dudley brings the ball up, finding number 4, Antoine Gonzalez. Gonzalez working, pull up, can't get it to go. Felix Grief trying for it. And a foul will be called on number 21, Daryl Houston, on number 21, Felix Grief.
The Jaguars really had to, do something with this play right now. They haven't really scored in a minute, and they just gave it away.
By the Jags.
Desmond Dudley goes down the court to reach him at the basket, and it wasn't no good. Jaguars bring it back up. They're running down the court. Oh, he's gonna take it. Oh, and
And what looked like a block at first is going to be called a foul on Jaron Soule. He's not happy with that one, giving a look to the referee. Have to understand that frustration there. Looked like a clean block at first. Maybe he got a little piece of his hand, but that'll send Felix Grief to the line for 2, the German international. Can't get that one to go. Free throws once again. Been a matter of concern for our Jaguars. Felix Grief struggling from the line as well.
Yeah, Felix Grief hasn't been too hot for the free throw line. He's been the main person really going up to the free throw line today. Right now he's sitting 2 of 7 from the free throw.
Absolutely, Darius, and especially in a close game like this, maybe you can speak on once again how important getting those free throws are, as number 23, Jaron Soule, get that nice bucket.
Number 3 for the Eagles limps off the court. Looks like he had
Number 3, Justin Davis.
Or something. Justin Davis.
As Darius was saying, hopefully he's okay. Looked to be in some discomfort there, as the ball is going to be inbounded by number 4, Antoine Gonzalez. Finding almost a turnover, and this ball bouncing around a little bit.
Great hustle by the Jaguars offense. Oh,
and it is a jump ball, contact on the floor. Both players getting tangled up, a little bit of passion being exuded on both sides. As you can tell, the Jaguar den getting ecstatic. All in the good game of basketball, of course. Nothing too extracurricular there.
And it looks like the ball's going to go to the Jaguars. It was a real fight on the floor for the ball. It looked It looked like something was about to break out, but, you know, the refs broke it up.
Absolutely. Just passion and intensity from both teams. As Cherry says, great hustle by both teams on that one to work for that loose ball right there.
You got to love the hustle for both teams all game. They've been
and a steal by number 1, Devontae Williams, and he gets that one to go. 8-point lead. The largest lead of the game, I believe, Darius.
Yes, I believe so, Cam. You know, that first half, the whole time, it was mainly 1 point.
Phillips,
1 point game.
3, bang!
Phillips just made that lead a lot shorter.
Attorney Phillips says, no, let me cut it back down to 5. Javard, Anthony, thank you so much for your comments and letting us know you're watching. It has been absolutely an amazing game by both teams as Devontae Williams driving to the paint. Can't get that one to fall as Desmond Dudley racing up the court, finding Fotis. Fotis, paint. Dudley! Can't get it to go.
You just gotta love the hustle from Desmond Dudley. This dude has been going back and forth on the court, throwing himself on the floor for every rebound, and you gotta love it as a basketball fan.
Absolutely. This is quite the electric game. A lot of energy here in the Jaguar Den as we have a Jaguar player down on the court. Might have to go into a injury timeout.
They're gonna help him up.
Looks like he is gonna make it up to his feet. It's good to see. As we said, live from the Jaguar Den here on the beautiful campus of Texas A&M University, San Antonio. There are a little over 500 people packed in the Jaguar Den, as well as over 70 people watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Cameron C. and Darius C. on the horn for Jaguar Sports Network and the Jaguar College Radio. Both are entirely student-run organizations. Shout out to our technical staff behind the scenes. Benji Mendoza, our executive producer. Anthony Talamantes, the technical producer, as well as Brian Lopez manning the camera up there, getting that crystal clear footage. As number 3 for the Eagles, Justin Davis, through his legs, trying to make something happen. He's covered by Filip Rudelovich. Davis, bounce pass to number 13, Rodney Mason. Mason to Norman. Rodney. The basket will not count. Looks like the foul was on the floor. Eagles coach not happy with that one.
It was a nice shot nonetheless, Cal.
Absolutely. Battling through that contact, getting that bucket to fall as number 24, Johnny Melvin's going to go ahead and check out for number 23, Jaron Soule. That foul was called on Antoine Gonzalez. And a great move, avoiding some contact there. Couldn't quite get the bucket to fall as Filip Rudelovich. Baseline pass from Antoine Gonzalez, looking for number 2, Xavier Brown. Won't be good, and that'll send Coach Dial into a Jaguar timeout. I believe that'll be a 30-second timeout. There he is, 5-point game. What do you think that the Jaguars need to do in order to stay into this? We are heading into the second half of play of our second half here. Almost 10 minutes left.
I would say that the Jaguars have to do 3 things this second half just to come out with the win. It's a close game, so you got to not foul. First of all, you know, giving away those free points. Second, you got to play real close defense, play real tight defense to make sure that they're not scoring again. And lastly, you just got to capitalize on your rebounds and, you know, just put points up on the board.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself, Darius, as Juvard and Jeremy Sowell typing away. Once again, thank you all for typing in our chat. If you are new to the Jaguar Sports Network, be sure to leave us a subscription. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all things Jaguar Sports. Go ahead and let us know who you're supporting in the chat here. I see Juvard supporting the Eagles side. A lot of Eagles supporters in our chat. We love it all the same. Thank you for tuning in. As And one by number 23, Jaron Soule. Send him to the line for a three-point play. I know that Jeremy Soule in the chat is happy with that one. Darius Smith here supporting the Texas A&M Texarkana Eagles. Thank you all for tuning into the Jaguar Sports Network live from the Jaguar Den. Jeremy Soule has some fans here in our chat. It's good to see. He's been doing an amazing job. Devontae Williams has some supporters in the chat as well. Mr. Darius Smith shouting him out. Can't convert that three-point play. I know Jaron Soule definitely would have liked to get that one to go. 7-point game it is. 54 your Jaguars, 51. Three-pointer. That will be good. Nothing but net from Antoine Gonzalez. Darius, 4-point game here. How important are three-pointers going to be moving into these last 10 minutes of this game?
They're important, but I don't think they're crucial. You could, it's just a two-score game. You know, if they just take it slow, you don't always have to shoot the three. It's not always going to fall. So if they just drive it in, lay it up a couple times, they'll be good.
Absolutely. As we can see here, Jaron Soule trying to make that happen himself, draws the foul. He'll go to the line, or possibly not to the line. Not quite sure if that was a shooting foul. The foul was on Xavier Brown, though. It will be sending Jaron Soule to the line for 2 shots. Can extend this lead to a 5-point lead if he makes these 2 drop. At the
Soule shooting 3 of 5 from the free throw right now. Now that's 4 of 6. So they're capitalizing on those free throw points.
Absolutely. See if he can get this last one to drop here, making it a 5-point game with just north of 11 minutes left to play in this second half of this matchup between your Texas A&M University Jaguars and Texas A&M University Texarkana Eagles, the sister schools facing off against each other as Jaron Soule can't get that one to fall. Xavier Brown with the board there. 4-point lead. Or excuse me, yes, 5-point lead. I had the count wrong. Not quite sure what the call is here. It's going to be inbound for the Jags. And Tavian and Delaney typing in the chat. Thank you all. Darius Smith typing in the chat as well, saying hello to everybody. Alex Nunanali is going to check out for the Jags. He'll be replaced by number 10, Ajan. Got a lot of Eagles here in the chat. Love to see it. If there's any Jags, go ahead and make yourselves known. We are needing support as a turnover by the Eagles. Leads to a foul. Will be called on number 3, I want to say.
I love that the Jags brought back in Desmond Dudley. He hasn't been scoring a lot of points, but he's been a real good facilitator as far as getting rebounds and sitting at second rebounder for the Jaguars today at 5 rebounds and also 4 assists. So he's really been passing the ball, moving the ball, and doing what he needs to do to set up the other players for chances to score.
Absolutely is. Now we have Desmond Dudley bringing the ball up the court. Kelby Kuti saying hello. Jaguars moving the ball now. Ajan with it. Desmond. Ball's moving. Xavier Brown pulls up, corner 3, why not? Just off the mark. Can't get the offensive rebound. Rebounded by number 1, Devontae Williams. Finger rolls good. Count it. 7-point
Even with
lead.
the close defense, they still made that layup.
Absolutely. Very tightly contested as number 3, I want to say it is. Yes, number 3, Desmond Dudley draws the foul going to the basket. Number 33, Jason Bush. Number 33, Peyton Chisholm. Fouling.
And this is Desmond Dudley's first time going to the free throw line today.
Absolutely. Hopefully he can convert these, knock this lead down from a 7-point lead to a 6-point lead. There we go. And if he gets this next one to fall, it'll be down to 5, Darius, with just south of 10 left to play in the second half of this Red River Athletic Conference matchup.
They bring the lead back down to 3. I'm like, towards the end of the game, that's really when it's going to come down to crunch time. Right now, they still have time, you know. It can still go any way. I would say let's wait till the last 2 minutes to see how close of a game this really is and to really see how hard these players are going to play. Because that's really when it's going to come down to it. It's the last 2 minutes of this game and who's going to pull it out.
Absolutely, Darius. Very close game. Well said, indeed. I see that our Jaguars are already in the bonus with 10 left to play, so what that means is any foul, they will be going to the line, Darius, as I believe it was Coach Dial went ahead and called a timeout to talk it over with his squad. If you're just joining us, we have just south of 10 minutes left to play in this contest. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We have 77 people live watching. We have just over 500 people packing the Jaguar Den here at our beautiful campus of Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Juvard, Anthony, Cherry, Brandon Brown, Kelby Cute, Darius Smith, thank you all for chatting. Delaney and Tavion, we see you, and we appreciate you for tuning in to this live broadcast. A lot of Eagles fans here in our chat. We have no issue with that. Hello to everybody. The Eagles playing a great game, shooting 12 for 19 from the free throw line, and still not having taken any more threes since that halftime. Since we got back from our halftime, I should say. And your A&M San Antonio Jaguars still shooting 50% from the free throw line, 7 for 14, 10 for 26 from the three-point line, and 16 for 38 overall. So not quite shooting the way they'd want to, but it's still a very close game. Only a 5-point match here. Your Jags trailing, and Journey Phillips leading the Jags with 13 points. Next up to him is Felix Streif with 7.
The Jaguars really have to come out after this timeout and try not to foul since they're already in the bonus. And also they gotta watch the turnovers. A&M San Antonio has had 13 turnovers in this game so far, and the Eagles have scored 13 points off of turnovers.
Those are some serious numbers there, Darius. Capitalizing off of the Jaguars' mistakes, the Eagles. Pull up. That one's off the mark. That was just off of Asian's hand. That'll be Eagles ball. And Tavion Column letting us know how he's feeling about those 3 points attempted from his Eagles. Maybe he's looking for some more. And Darius Smith looking to get a plate for Thanksgiving. I know I'm excited. Thanksgiving, got to see my family. Darius, you got any special plans for Thanksgiving?
Oh, just to eat,
Yeah. Looking forward to it. Just north of 9.5 left to play in this very close game as number 22, Raymond Moore, sent to the line to extend the lead by possibly 7 if he can drop these. Jaguar Den trying to make it hard on him. He gets that one to go. Sub for the Eagles coming in. Daryl Johnson taking out Devontae Williams. Tactical sub here, giving one of their leading players a rest, as Devontae Williams has 12 points in this contest. Durante Tucker has 14. Didn't quite see if that one went in or not. I think he missed it, but offensive rebound goes to the Eagles. 33, Peyton Chisholm with it.
Like I said, Cal, it's going to come down to those rebounds. It's going to be coming down to those free throws. That's all it's been this whole game.
Absolutely. As 22, Raymond Moore is called for a block in the, or excuse me, I'm not sure what exactly the call was, but I know he was called for the foul as he checks out. Raymond Moore checks out and is replaced by 23, Jaron Soul.
So Desmond Dudley's going to bring it up the court. Passes it to
Xavier Brown. Ajon with it now. Ball whipping around the Jaguar court. You got Julian Barron down low. Antoine Gonzalez with it. Antoine, pull up. Off.
Just over. It's gonna be the Jaguars' ball.
Looks like we have some discrepancy over what's going on. Antoine Gonzalez having a word with the ref.
The refs are gonna discuss it. It's gonna be Jaguar ball.
The free throw count as of the timeout that occurred at 9:51. The free throw count for your Eagles was 19. They are 12 for 19 from the line, and your Jaguars shooting 7 for 14, 50%. We don't have, or we do have updated stats. I'll let.
Yeah, we do, Cam. Right now, the Eagles are shooting 16 of 21 at 61.9% for free throw. And for the Jaguars, we're shooting 50% of 7 of 14 free throws. So we're getting our the Jaguars are getting their free throw percentage up. It's just now they got to be careful because they're in the bonus. Both teams are in the bonus. So we got a three by the Eagles.
Number 30, Durante Tucker gets that three ball to go, extending the lead by 9 points with just under 8.5 left to play as Ajon with it. Ajon driving. Can't get it to go. Gonna get that Jaguars 3 percentage with you right now.
Alrighty, we have the Jaguars 3-point percentage is gonna be 10 to 27 with 37%. The Eagles are shooting 5 of 11 from three-point line with 45.5%, so they're not doing too bad from three-point.
Make that another one. Good from number 10, Ajon. Corner 3, 8-point game. We'll add one more to that, Darius.
Yes, sir.
Another turnover by your Eagles. Julian Barron holding it up now. Looking for his team. Xavier Brown finding Desmond Dudley. Some momentum possibly beginning to shift in the way of the Jaguars as he turns it over.
It was a kickball violation on 21.
Number 8, Joshua Larry will check in, as well as Journey Phillips, and I believe that was Felix Grief checking in as well. Number 2, Xavier Brown on the inbound.
Felix Grief coming in right now is going to be good for the Jaguars as far as getting rebounds. He's the leading rebounder right now in the game with 6 rebounds. And he's also a big man. He can get those
What a block! A block by Jared Soul! Says no! Silencing the Jaguar crowd. I know Jeremy Soul had to love that. All of the fans from the Eagles side in my chat, and a timeout will be called by Coach Dial. Absolutely amazing defensive effort there by Jaron Soul. Silencing the Jaguar crowd. I know his brother Jeremy Soul has to be happy right now seeing that block, seeing your brother come up big, keeping the lead to 8 with just above 6:45 left to go in this game. Both teams 1 and 2 in conference. Looking to change that. Thank you so much to Mr. Juvard. We love what we're doing here at the Jaguar Sports Network. It is our honor to be broadcasting these games. Delaney Harris, if you're yelling at your screen, that means I might be we might be doing a little bit of our job right, Darius.
Yes, sir. We love to hear it. We love to hear it.
Whether you are Eagles or Jaguars fans, we are excited that you are here. Thank you all so much for the kind words. It means the world to me. We are both, Darius Cuellar and I are both seniors on the Jaguar Sports Network, so we got about a year left. Up and under, number 3, Justin Davis. Eagles bench loving that. It's Journey Phillips. Makes a move, goes up and under as well. Says, I'll have it too. Journey Phillips. Beautiful jump stop on that one. Full court press going up. Jaron Soule with it. Oh, and a hard foul there. From my view, possibly looked like a block, but the referee definitely saw some contact there on the hand. That'll be on number 3, Desmond Dudley. That'll send, I want to say that was, yes, number 21, Daryl Houston to the line, shooting 2. Once again, thank you all so much for the kind words. This is Cameron C. and Darius C. on the call for the Jaguar Sports Network and Jaguar College Radio as number 24, Johnny Melvin will check in for number 13, Rodney Mason. It's a 9-point game. Both teams are in the bonus. Got to get that one to go. 10-point game it is with just above 6 minutes left to play. Jaguars clawing away at this lead here, trying to make something happen, led by senior graduate student Journey Phillips, the San Antonio native. Phillips pulling up, gets a foul. He'll go to the line. Javard Anthony, I appreciate that. Yes, I am. This is the goal right here. This is what I want to do with my life. Love calling games, love calling. I'm a soccer man actually, but this is my first ever season calling basketball, and it's been quite the honor. Darius Cuellar joining me here on the broadcasting table as Journey Phillips is out the line for 2 with 5:45 left to play. 10-point game. Knocks it down to knocks it down to a 9-point game. Journey Phillips doing everything he can to claw away at this Eagles lead that they have been building these last few minutes here. Silence in the Jaguar den, falls over. Journey Phillips solid at the line, making it an 8-point game. Both teams in the bonus. As we talked about earlier in the broadcast, Darius, these free throws might come down and make the difference.
The free throw might win the game, honestly, from what I'm seeing.
Great crossover. He's caught, though, in some trouble. Gets out of it. Alley-oop! That one would be a nice little layup there. Thought he was going to slam that one home. That was number 3, Justin Davis.
I was hoping to see the dunk count.
Absolutely,
that
would have been something.
Especially an alley-oop.
Oh, yeah. Felix Grief gets it to go. Send him to the line. Oh, they'll call a travel, actually. Excuse me. They called a travel on Felix Grief. That basket will be no good. Still a 10-point game. North of 5 minutes left to go. I think everybody in the chat as well can agree we wanted that dunk to happen. Referee calls it jump ball. I'm not sure how that's the case, but it's going to go to the Eagles. Would have been a very exciting moment, a little alley-oop. Unfortunately, we have not seen a dunk from our Jaguars. The only dunk that's happened so far was on the Jarvis Christian Bulldogs. They got a dunk on their their Thursday game late in the match as Justin Davis trying to work something out. Corner through, just kidding.
Takes it.
Pulling up. That one's good by number 3, Justin Davis. Gets that one to fall, extending the lead to a 12-point lead with 4:45 left to go.
This is the time, if you're the Jaguars, that you need to really get something together, you know? and he gets something to drop.
Absolutely. Journey Phillips, once again, clawing away, trying to get that lead. Chopped down. Journey Phillips with 19 points, leading his Jags. 2 assists, 2 rebounds. 4 minutes left to go. Looks like the Eagles are starting to chew away a little clock here.
And it's a smart move by the Eagles. You know, they've been playing fast-paced ball this whole game on both sides, both ends of the ball. So it's, you know, it's pretty smart to slow it down, catch your breath, rework your plan, and just go back into it, you know?
Absolutely is. Journey Phillips brings it up here. And Tavion Collum giving our Journey Phillips some credit, as Felix Grief will be credited for that tap in there.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it when a big man does what a big man's supposed to do, Cameron.
Absolutely. As Devontae Williams finds number 24, Johnny Melvin inside. Looks like that foul was on the floor. Just north of 3.5 left to play. Looks like the Jags will be making some tactical changes soon. Antoine Gonzalez as well as Alex Nanali checking in soon. Felix Grief coming out. And I believe that's Desmond Dudley. Or excuse me, scratch that, folks. Do not listen to a thing I just said. They're just having a word with their coaches. Sorry. I'm not positive who's coming out yet, but we have number 21, Daryl Houston. Or excuse me, number 24, Johnny Melvin at the line. 8-point game. Absolutely, Journey Soul. Definitely want to make these count if you're an Eagles fan, as he does. Gets the first one to go. 9-point game. All right, I was correct.
I want to talk about the Eagles players for a second. They have 3 players in double-digit points today. You have Doriante Turker leading the Eagles with 17 points. Devontae Williams with 12, and Jaron Sewell with 12 also.
Wow. Very impactful players, as Johnny gets that second one. A very high arcing free throw. Gotta love that.
That brings Sewell up to 13 now.
10-point lead. Journey Phillips being guarded hard by number 21, Daryl Houston. Journey Phillips can't get it to fall. Double team, triple team coming, getting caught. They're gonna call a...
And the Eagles coach definitely not happy with that call.
Antoine Gonzalez for our Jaguars currently has...
The Eagles are gonna call a timeout right now.
Talk things over with just north of 3 minutes left to go. To answer you, Tavion, though, the Jags, number 4, Antoine Gonzalez, having 6 points in the contest. Been quite the exciting game. We appreciate everybody typing away in the chat. Be sure to be kind and courteous to all those involved, the players, refs, and fans all alike. This has been quite the exciting stream that I've had the honor of commentating for you all, as we have just north of 3.5 left to go. Journey Phillips sitting at 19 points. The graduate student playing his last year of basketball here at TAMUSA, kicking off this inaugural team. He was the first signee that Coach Chris Dial had brought over, and for a specific reason. He's a San Antonio guy. He's homegrown. He went to Wagner High School, which is just up the road in Converse, Texas. He won a state championship over there. Bounced around a little bit at Texas A&M University International down in Laredo, and then I believe he went and played Division II basketball at West Texas A&M before having some time left on his eligibility clock, and now he's the captain for the Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars, leading with 19 points. In our home opener, he dropped 30 points. Quite the impressive performance from Journey Phillips, as well as the rest of our guys here. And north of 3 minutes left to play, as I said. Looks like Journey Phillips and Antoine Gonzalez, Joshua Larry, Alex Nanulli, all on the court here. appreciate the kind words for our Jaguars. Very nice to be there, Javard. Let's be sure to keep this kind and courteous to both players, all teams involved. This has been quite the stream, quite the match for everyone. Great players involved on both sides. Been a close game, leads going back and forth. The lead has changed 8 times in this game. As number 33, Peyton Chisholm tries to get something going, but he will get called for a travel. Just south of 3 left to go here. Darius, what do you think the Jags need to do to get back in this game? It's only a 10-point game, just south of 3 left to go.
Scoring isn't the problem for the Jags right now. It's defense, honestly. They need to stop the Eagles from scoring again and just running up that lead even more. And so they have more time to score more points to catch up. But the way that they're playing is just they're trading shot for shot, and they'll never be able to catch up that way. Absolutely,
as the Journey Phillips picks up a rebound from that corner 3. And a nice little move up and under, moving his pivot foot. Not moving his pivot hook, excuse me. Moving around the defender, he'll get that bucket. 8-point game. That'll be Eagles ball after being bounced out. You can't mess with me. Thank you so much for showing some support for our Jaguars. Very good move by Journey Phillips there. A steal by Antoine Gonzalez. Big chase down by Journey Soul. I don't believe that was a block, but Alex Nanunali was able to get that rebound.
If Nanunali wasn't there, that would have been pretty bad for Gonzalez, especially in a time like this, under 2 minutes left in the game. You got to make those shots, especially layups like that.
Absolutely, Darius. Shots. We have a 6-point game here, just north of 1:30. Devontae Williams has the ball, top of the key, 6 on the shot clock. What's he gonna do? Driving, can't get it to go. He wanted a foul. Spinning, basket's no good, rebound, foul, and 1, count it, send him to the line. Amazing play right there by number 24, Johnny Melvin. Getting that rebound, powering up, getting the and 1. Just south of 1:30 left to play. I'd like to take this time to invite everyone to our next home game. The women's basketball takes on Schreiner University here at Texas A&M University. Let me get that date for you all, excuse me, as this free throw, he converts a 3-point play, count it. November the 26th, our women will be playing Schreiner University at 5:30, and the men will be playing College of Biblical Studies as Antoine Gonzalez goes up and draws the foul on number 30, fouled him, number 30, Durante Tucker. As I was saying, our men will be playing the College of Biblical Studies on November the 26th at 7:30 here in the Jaguar Den, as number 4, Antoine Gonzalez, goes to the line to shoot some free throws here. Looks like he'll get that one to fall. 8-point game. It's both of them to drop. 8-point game here. Full court press in full effect. Just above a minute left to go. Looks like the shot clock didn't start. Looks like they're going to set it to 20 seconds with a minute 8 left to play. Jaguars still trying to claw away at this, trying to make something happen with 7-point lead. Double bonus for both teams. Coach Dial's going to elect to call a timeout.
This looks like it's going to be the last time that the Jags have to meet and converse about the game that they have before the game ends. So if I was Coach Dial, I would really try to say something to get this Jaguar team going. It seems like they're playing kind of sluggish out there since the second half started. They were playing real strong, real aggressive basketball, real close basketball. It was a real close basketball game that first half. Let's see what they can do with a minute left.
See what Coach Dial's going to call up for his team here. As they have, just as you said, Darius, just a minute 2 left to play. Cameron C. and Darius C. on the call for the Jaguar Sports Network and Jaguar College Radio. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this Red River Athletic Conference matchup between your Texas A&M University Jaguars and the sister school, Texas A&M University Texarkana Eagles. It's been quite the matchup. 66 your Jaguars, 73 Eagles. Both teams 1-2 in the conference, looking to make it 2-2. Must win really for both teams. And Eagles are 2-3 overall, and the Jaguars are 1-4 overall. This inaugural season has been quite the historic one already. This brand new rec center we call the Jaguar Den. Our attendance today, a little bit over 500 people, a little over 80 people watching live on the Jaguar Sports Network. Once again, I'd like to give one small last shout out to our amazing technical crew, Benji Mendoza on our executive producer side, Tony T on the technical producing, and Brian Lopez manning the camera up at the top of the bleachers, doing that work up there. Shout out to y'all. Cameron C and Darius C on the horn. It's been quite the matchup. 7-point game separates the Eagles from your Jaguars with a minute 3 left to play. A lot of Eagles fans have been, mostly Eagles fans in our chat, but that's no mind. Have been having a good time talking to all of you and announcing this game. Y'all have a very good basketball team, both sides. Great defense there by the Jags, and they go ahead and call I'm not sure what the call is.
It's going to be the 5th foul for Journey Phillips today. They're going to bring in Dudley for Phillips after he just got his 5th foul today. So the Eagles are going to shoot 2 free throws and see if they can capitalize on this. Devontae Williams are going to shoot the free throws for the Eagles as he prepares to shoot the first one. Let's see if this will land. And it lands. The Eagles are going to bring in number 22, Raymond Moore, to finish off the game. They're going to knock the second one down as the Jaguars prepare to bring in the ball. Just a little bit under a minute left to go in this game. The score is currently 75-66. The Eagles have a 9-point lead. Let's see if the Jaguars could pull something off with a little bit under a minute left. Passes out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots, and it's just a little short. Passes out. Eagles bring it down the court. Looks like they're going to pass it to 21. The Jaguars are playing tough defense. He's going to lay it up, and it's no good. It looks like a foul on number 22 for the Eagles. So that leaves us with 38 seconds left in this game. The Jaguars trail by 9 points. And Desmond Dudley's going to shoot free throws for the Jaguars. Dudley is currently 2 of 2 for free throw. Let's see if he can make this 3 of 3. Oh, now he is 2 of 3. Let's see if he can make the second one as the Jaguars are down by 9 points with 38 seconds left. They need every point that they can get. Oh, and it just falls right out. Jaguars are playing close defense. The Eagles are bringing it up the court. It looks like they're just going to try to waste some time. Nope. It looks like it's going to be a foul on number 4, Antoine Gonzalez. And it will send the Eagles back to the line. Devontae Williams, the second leading scorer for the Eagles with 14 points. Number 1, Doriante Tucker sitting at 17. That'll bring Williams to 15 after making that free throw. And the second one is good for Williams. The Jaguars, Dudley brings it up. Passes it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots, and it's no good. The Eagles are bringing it back up the court. If I was the Eagles, I would just dribble it out and just waste some time, you know. You already have the win secured. And as we have 5 seconds left, the Eagles are dribbling it out to conclude this win for the Eagles. And there you have it, guys. The final score from Texas A&M San Antonio is Jaguars 66, Texas A&M University, Texarkana 77. And as the teams high-five each other, we're gonna get ready to send it to Cameron Caldwell for a coach interview. Just a bit. Right now, you know, the teams are doing their formalities. It was a great game today. It was a close game for the most part. You had A&M San Antonio shooting 40% from the field, while Texarkana shot 52.1% from the field today. Texarkana shot 45.5% from the three-point, and the Jaguars shot 35.5% from the three-point today. Free throws being the ultimate decider for the game, as the Eagles shot 22 of 30, shooting 73.3% from free throw to line, and the Jaguars not doing too well from the free throw, shooting 11 out of 20, just above 50% at 55%. The turnovers seem to be the hindrance for the Jaguars today, having 15 turnovers and 18 points off those turnovers for the Eagles. Eagles also capitalizing on those second chance points with 14 second chance points today. 34 points in the paint, and 16 of those points coming from fast breaks. And it looks like we're going to be having an interview with Coach Dial, and I'll be sending it to Cameron Caldwell. To you, Cam.
Yes, thank you so much, Darius. I'm here with Men's head coach, Coach Dial. Coach Dial, tough loss here at home. What are your thoughts after that one?
We underwhelming. I think we just got to learn how to do a lot of things we're not doing better. We're really young, obviously.
Thank you, Cal. As we conclude our game today from Texas A&M San Antonio, it looks like the Eagles walk away with a win today. The final score being 66 Texas A&M San Antonio and 77 Texas A&M University Texarkana. Bringing you the live sports. Jaguar Sports Network.
This has been Cameron Caldwell live on the horn with
Darius Cuellar.
Thank you so much, everybody, live from the Jaguar Den, Jaguar Sports Network, and Jaguar College Radio. We are out.